shakeout here in a battle of third-party characters between Mega Man and Sonic.
It's definitely one of those brackets where you look at the loser's bracket and you think you're actually looking at the winner's side of bracket.
Yeah, no, honestly,
Yeah,
you're right. If you're looking at it backwards, you might think so, but, you know, let's see how things get into it here. Wrath obviously known for that, you know, stonewall defensive style of play, which, honestly, I don't blame him, man. In a matchup like this against, you know, Mega Man, you know, it's a matchup that's, in my opinion, has always been very difficult for Sonic, just because Mega Man's incredibly pesky. He has tons of tools to kind of keep Sonic at bay. As you can see right now, Kameme wasting no time getting started with that. But once Sonic's able to get his hands on Mega Man, you know, he's definitely able to get some solid damage out of it for sure.
Yeah, as we're seeing early on here, it looks like all of his projectiles are just going to beat off the spin dash and spin charge maybe. We got the pellets coming through. We're seeing some metal blades, leaf shield, just everything, making it really hard for Raph to tackle any sort of damage.
Yeah, I think the one thing that Raph's going to have to go for him is, like, he's going to have to go for mix-ups like that where he kind of commits to the jump and then spins in. You know, but like I said, once he's able to get those grabs, the few conversions that Sonic has, and his normals are good enough to kind of set up for combos on Mega Man, but right now Kameme is doing a good job just kind of putting the brakes on Raph's offense right now.
He's got Kameme over here on the ledge. Both of these characters are kind of awkward to edge guard with the ability to use their up special and then air dodge afterwards. Mega Man even more so because he's able to use rush and then he could jump out of rush to where, I mean, hypothetically, you could never lose your jump.
No, you're very true, but good read on the air dodge right there from Kameme. Raph will succeed that first stock. Let's see what his rebounding is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just like that. You know, the lead can, the damage can come quickly and swiftly against Mega Man if you're not paying attention. And right now, Raph, you know, finally able to get into the red percent, you know, on Kameme, but Kameme, again, just putting up that solid wall in front of him, making it really, really hard for him to generate offense.
Right, we got that fair is going to send him straight off of the stage. Using that crash bomb to give himself some coverage. Ooh, back air is going to send him clear across the stage.
All right, Surge, good use of the back air once again from Kameme. Going for the Z-drop metal blade on the ledge right there. If that hit, that definitely would have comboed you know, into a back air for sure, and Wrath would have been in some peril.
Most definitely, and earlier you talked about Wrath being that stone wall of defense, so you start to worry about him when he gets down in stocks like this. How is Wrath going to come in and get the kill when he's normally known as a very defensive player?
Yeah, no, it's definitely hard to play, you know, the long game when you are down, but Sonic is quick enough to be able to rebound and, you know, break stone when he needs to. Right now, Wrath has Kameme on the ropes, and there we go. The forward air will finish out that stock.
All right. Wrath's 72% on him right now. Okay. The homing attack.
Yeah, it's going to be, again, another war of attrition. You know, it took Wrath a good amount of time, you know, to be able to get that stock off, so he definitely has his work cut out for him. But, again, Sonic, if he's able to get his hands on you, he's able to do a lot of damage. But so far, Kameme's been doing a great job just counteracting the blue blur, and there we go.
And as you mentioned earlier, hitting with that metal blade, definitely able to get some big damage off of that. And getting a stock that time as well. Okay, so good damage that we've seen. Sonic's able to get that spin dash.
Yeah, again, Wrath just trying to get something generated, man. Just so many tools that you know, at Mega Man's disposal to be able to stop the spin dash.
And it really sucks for Sonic sometimes because people tend to fall out of that spin dash quite a bit. And it looks like Kameme, he's very well aware of that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Wrath slowly but surely trying to get something going here. The neutral has been actually a huge tool for him here. Sonic's neutral are low-key one of his better aerials, especially if you get the later hit of it. It does combo into stuff like back air. But it does not matter. You know, Wrath Kameme continue to chip away. Unfortunately for the second hit of up air, not connecting for Wrath.
Yeah, as we just saw with like the spin dash, Sonic is a character where sometimes he doesn't have the most reliable moves.
Yeah, it's hard when like your best, you know, approaching option is your body. But there you go. The back air does get the job done. So it's not totally out of the woods yet for Kameme. He definitely is not in you know, at home free yet. You know, Wrath was able to take that stock early enough to where it's still definitely doable for him.
Great, he's got Kameme on the ledge right now. Makes it back onto the stage with the flame sword. Doing a good job of getting the shield pressure up. Not too much of a shield there existing.
And Leaf Shield, once again, being a huge, you know, thorn in the side of Wrath in this matchup. He hasn't really been able to generate any, you know, sort of offense.
Yeah. Wrath. Oh, okay, there we go. And we got the connects of the up air and the backwards after. Sitting at 99%. Okay, grabs. Gonna toss Wrath off stage once again. Going for the ledge trump. Wrath was quick to make it back onto the stage.
Yeah, I think one Metal Blade conversion away from this being over. And does not matter. The Mega Buster is the charge shot in this case is going to be the ender of stock.
And that was definitely something that Wrath wasn't ready for that. I believe that was the first time he threw out a forward smash. Like, kind of sometimes you forget somebody has a move. It's like, oh,
yeah,
you got a gun?
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, but just take a look at the losers run here. You know, Kameme, like I said, has been in losers for a bit. Had to beat Vinny G and Charlie the King to get to this point in top 24. So, and Wrath was an upset over Gluttony to get his part in the winner's side until succeeding to T. So both these guys having quite the runs today. So unfortunately, one of them is going to have an end here at winner moves on to play Matty G, who's also having quite the day himself. So,
okay, so we're going to Town and City. I like the pick of Town and City. As I've seen from Sonic Mains, if you are able to get that spin dash to fair, it is very lethal early.
Yeah, like Sonic still has a lot of the windows are a little bit tighter, a lot of the spin dash combos, and spin dash in general isn't as reliable as the tools it used to be. You know, a lot of Sonic's moves that are very good in this game are moves that you're not necessarily used to using if you played Sonic and Smash before. So stuff like homing attack and forward have become kind of your godsend. And you're gonna see right there, spin dash still having iframes, on the hot portion of the side B. So that could be huge for Wrath in order to break zone against the Robot Master himself.
Right now, Kameme looking pretty solid here versus Wrath in this game number 2. Still just poking at him with these pellets, metal blades. Ooh, okay, trying to make it back to the stage. Very elusive. Yeah, he'll try to get off of this platform.
Oh, that could be huge, and it is.
That fair, and just as I spoke of in the beginning of the game, if he is able to get you on the side of the stage, Town and City has the smallest blast. So it's like once you get to the edge of the stage, there's not much left over there, man.
No, but there we go, the sweet back of the knee music with the mega upper from Kameme. But yeah, that was a great conversion, from Wrath, just having great awareness of where he was on the platform. There we go, a quick 58. Like I said, once Sonic's able to get in, past the projectiles, he definitely has the tools to get the damage done. It's just a matter of getting there.
All right, so we got the leaf shield. Wrath trying to make it back down to the ground.
You have to be careful when you get hit by the air shooter. You don't want to get caught jumping by mistake.
That's the last thing you want to see. Ooh, okay.
Okay, nope, not converting out of the second hit.
Well, it was a kind of weird situation, like where that platform was, too.
Yep, Kameme able to get back to neutral. Just again a steady diet of pellets, but Wrath doing a good job. Being able to close space quick enough to not get hit by that.
Yeah, and he's DIing the spin dash correctly, so we should see some nairs coming out since he's not in the position to get hit by the fair. Okay. Speaking of fairs, Kameme has one of his own.
Yeah, he's definitely being very, very careful right now. Skirting around once again. Now Kameme's even things up. The forwarder once again going to set off for an offstage scenario. Wrath, I like the use of the platform right there. There we go. Great awareness with the back air. That move still very, very good in Sonic's arsenal. So Wrath now finds himself back in the lead.
Ooh, okay. Spin dash into the homing attack.
Yeah,
do a lot of damage, but I feel like a lot of what Sonic does in this game, like speaking of like the homing attack, they're just very pesky, get under your skin type moves that mess with your mental.
Yeah, it's death by 1,000 cut style for sure. As the platforms transition out, so we're gonna see a much more, probably a lot more scrapping around in the middle of the stage. Less platform shenanigans.
See him using those iframes, hopping around.
There you go, good dash attack there from Wrath. Continuing the pressure right now. Kameme now the one that's on the back foot. Have to engage a little bit more.
At the back throw, Wrath off stage. Trying to make it back, and that spring.
Yep, thankfully for Kameme, he still had his jump still, so able to get back. But now Kameme's the one that's going to be forced to engage a little bit more now. Mega Man's boxing tools, as good as they are, they're not necessarily, easy to approach with.
Spin dash once again.
Oh, Kameme air dodges. That's going to give Wrath enough time to get in. Oh, Kameme forced to use his resources on the platform.
Big It's not looking good for the Mega Man here. Going to get hit with the fair, and Wrath is going to take game number 2. The Town and City counter pick coming through with the 2 stock.
Yeah, no, that was a great showing from Wrath. Again, the slow and steady style is really all you can really do against Mega Man. You're only going to be able to have your spots so often just because Mega Man's so pesky at fighting in the mid-range. That range where Sonic kind of just likes to burst on in because it's so hard to react to. He is still the fastest character in the game.
Oh, yeah.
By a long shot.
You said it, and no choke on this stage. I'm the fastest man.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. So that was an excellent showing from Wrath, a 2 stock of all things. So now Kameme is the one on the back foot here. So again, going to stick with the Mega Man. Wrath obviously going to stick with the Sonic. I don't think we're going to see much character changes from both these guys. But if you guys don't have us in the juke.gg, y'all are messing up, just saying. Toast versus Mice are happening on the main stream right now. It is kind of nice.
All right, this game number 2. Getting
Yes.
a bit more open space. Going to Kalos.
Yeah.
Look like in that last game, he was able to utilize that middle platform sometimes to spin dash on to kind of get off of the ledge.
Yeah, the platforms are going to be huge. Obviously, it aids in you getting off the ledges better because Kalos, the platforms do extend out slightly past the ledges. All that open space in the middle, though, is just going to make neutral just kind of a chore for Mega Man like I was in the first game, just because a lot of open space for Kameme to work with. No platforms in the middle of the stage to give Wrath a higher avenue of approach. So it's going to be a lot more full frontal, Sonic.
All right, here another homing attack. Homing attack does a really good job of, just kind of keep you grounded in your shield, make you play a bit more defensive.
Yeah, homing attack definitely has its perks, but it definitely has its downsides as well. And if your opponent reads into it enough, you can spot dodge and you can get blown up for it. But nonetheless, though, Wrath continuing this onslaught of pressure. That's a good use of the homing attack right there, as both players were committing to the jumps.
Wrath retreating onto that platform once again. It's been a nice safe haven for him these last 2 games. That platform on the side of the stage.
Yeah.
Back air is going to take that first stock.
Yeah, middle blade to the back air, man. The good stuff, getting the job done. So excellent work there from Kameme.
Wow, okay.
Gets the parry, forced to respect the leaf shield, though, so Wrath's just going to sit and shield.
Forward smash not going to hit. Oh, the fairs.
And the pellet for good luck.
Right.
Going for the forward throw.
Tosses him off stage. Spring does some good work, but he had that jump. He was able to direct the air dodge to the ledge.
Yeah, Kameme having just enough resources to be able to get back there. That was crazy.
Lives the fight again. Ooh, and the back air. Once again, these platforms on the side of the stage have definitely been a thorn in his side.
Yeah, the back air is still nice. I call it as I see it, man.
He still gets the thing done with those. I don't know what shoe size Sonic is, but it definitely ain't no size 8, man. You got some big boy feet. You got them 13s.
Most likely. Nonetheless, though, only a handful of percent separating the 2 right now. Rather than doing a much better job, playing steady around the projectiles of Kameme.
Because that first game, that first stock, it looked pretty like, dang, man, is he going to be able to do anything at all? But he's shown that he's able to, he's taking these alternate routes to get around. So there's a couple of detours.
Yeah, I mean, Wrath does come from Georgia and also has scat, so I'm sure it's a matchup he's very used to. It could be one of those things where it's like, all right, I got to adjust my brain to how I fight against this character.
All right, ledge chomp back air.
Not going to be enough.
DI from Wrath.
Ooh, okay, good high recovery there and good use of the Metal Blade. Being able to use Mega Man's own projectiles against him is going to be very, very, good for Wrath in this matchup.
And he's going to run into a wall of pellets there. He ran in and got hit by all 3 and backed up like, whoa.
Yeah.
Let me rethink real quick what I'm doing.
The haymaker coming in at the end of a bar fight. That mix-up was sick.
Wow.
And I think the only reason that worked is because he was able to get his double jump back after landing on the spring again.
Yeah, that time there, he opts not to toss the spring out again. I feel like that's just one of those rinse and repeat. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Wow. Wrath looking down the barrel of a gun right there as Kameme had the forward smash waiting for him.
And that forward air is going to take Wrath's second stock.
Yeah, so now Kameme can go back to playing the long game against Sonic like he showed he was really good at doing in the first game. But Wrath continuing to chase. Good tech from Kameme.
Leaf shield doing a good job providing coverage so he can land. Got the parry back throw. Looked clean. And woo.
Yeah, that's definitely clean stuff from Kameme. Is just getting hit nicked by the last end of the back air. Dude, having to be super careful right now.
Leaf shield, down throw, back air. Oh, Kameme is not letting up.
Not for real, man. He's playing like a man possessed right now.
Oh, yeah, let my boys back on the stage. Have a fair, clean fight.
Come on, bro. Let me rock.
Right, Wrath makes it down to the stage, and he's still just trying to figure out how to take this stock from Mega Man.
Yeah, no, it's proven to be difficult in this game, man. Kameme has not let up with the pressure. And now Wrath is, past the century mark in his last stock. Has to be very careful here.
The forward smash coming out.
Okay. Oh, had the right
okay.
idea with the chase because Kameme did jump with them, but they're just coming up short on the punish.
He's up, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great trap on a platform right there. Sharking underneath with the air shooter and being right in the, being quick enough to be able to get him with the back air after the parry.
Dealing with the double up air is always very challenging. A lot of people just have no idea what to do with it because whatever move comes next is gonna poke your shield, and then you don't want to let go because you don't want to get hit by that move.
Yeah, not great stuff there from Kameme, man.
Right.
So let us see what we have in store for this Game 4. If Wrath can push it to a Game 5, or if Kameme will move on in a loser's bracket.
So it looks like we're going to run it back to Kalos. Looks like this is going to be like the happy medium stage for both of these guys.
Yeah, it's got the best of both of what these characters are looking for. I'm assuming stuff like FD was off the table.
Oh, yeah.
And that is his Wrath counter pick, so let's see if it pans out for him here.
Oof. Wow, getting punished after the nair with the back air.
There, both players just kind of scrap up close right now. And Kameme backs up in the corner, has the percent lead. With the pellets, definitely looking to not engage as little as possible in this matchup.
Back throw, getting the hands tossed off the stage. Oof, that metal blade's just been putting in so much work during the set.
Yes, sir. Ooh, okay. Once again, great forward air there from Wrath. So Kameme forced to recover. Good recovery there. Fading back just a little bit to avoid the spring.
That was real nice. That last game, we definitely saw the spring. Hit him a few times. Attacked on some much more unneeded damage. This time, we're just going to avoid that spring.
Back air connects, and there we go, folks.
All right, then Kameme taking the first stock, sitting at 97. Still pretty good. Mega Man being a heavy character.
Yeah, no, he's definitely heavy enough to overstay his welcome. As Wrath's continuing to chase right now, but Mega Man refusing to say die. Fortunately for Sonic, as good as he is racking up damage, being able to secure those kills comfortably can get a little bit awkward.
Ooh, down throw. Some nairs. Wrath still need to find out a way to take the stock off of this Mega Man. He's having all the issues in the world. Just throwing out the pelt.
There we go.
Wow, okay.
Up air getting the job done. Up air still a good move, when it does connect properly on both sides.
It's like that one guy, he doesn't show up to work on time. He calls in a lot, but
yeah,
man, when he gets there, bro, he get the job done.
Yes, sir. You gotta do what you gotta do. There we go. Now Wrath continuing to chase right now. Kameme just gonna give himself as much space as possible, get his resources in order. Wrath doing a good job kind of mixing up, when he's going to go in and when he's, going to stop to spin that short with the down air. That's been a really, really interesting tactic he's been using.
Oh, gosh. Got all of that there. It's exactly what he wants.
Ooh, okay, able to bring out, but that's going to leave him vulnerable for that back air from Kameme.
Kameme tosses him off stage once again. Ooh.
Ooh!
Yeah. Oh, gosh. This metal blade. Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely a rough go for the Blue Blur right now. It's Kameme big on the second stock right here.
Blue Bird is about to be a memory here in a second, man. I'm going to say nice things to the eulogy. He was a nice hedgehog. He did well.
I knew him.
Yeah, he did well at the box office, but
he is my friend.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Wrath continuing to fight back right now. There we go, the back air.
And the back air, that's exactly what he needed to be able to take that stock early. And we saw Kameme was just able to live for far too long on that first one, but able to take that in the early hundreds is keeping Wrath in this game number 4.
No, yeah, for sure, man. It's definitely huge for him. As you can see, Wrath now has himself the lead on Kameme, continuing to press.
Oh, wow. Okay. But he seemed to go out there again. All right. Lets him make it back to the ledge.
Yeah, able to get back. Once again, the pellets are going to stop him in his tracks, but able to get Kameme with his back turn through him with the dash attack.
All right. So we have some more pellets coming out.
Yeah, Wrath's just trying to get off this platform right now, but Kameme not giving him a chance.
Kameme giving him this obstacle course to deal with. And again, it looked like Kameme was going to run away with. Wrath is definitely brought this back in his favor. Oh, okay. Here we go. Well, I like the mix-ups there. When you do that homing attack on the shield, you have a variety of different things you can do. Jump, like air dodge. You can even spring afterwards.
It's certain characters definitely have an easier time punishing it than others, but you know, Sonic does have a couple of different mix-ups he can do out of it. Yeah, both players trying to keep it close right now. Yeah, Kameme knowing that he doesn't want. I'm assuming he doesn't want to go to a game 5. So.
Oh man, nobody does, bro.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, he would have won this 3-0.
Yes, sir.
Okay, back here.
Oh, missing the ledge trump.
We got a fair setting Mega Man off the stage once again. No spring this time. Didn't need it.
Wow.
Back air is gonna kill him. Wrath pulling that game 4 out of his wazoo, bro. I mean, there was a certain part where you're just like, R.I.P. to my boy.
Yes, sir. All right, so that's going to be a game 5 between, you know, Wrath and Kameme.
Wrath looked like he got a question. He's raising his hand. Miss Teacher Lady.
Hey, Mr. Kameme, sir.
Can I go to the bathroom? Probably trying to figure out some band type things. That's normally what that is when you see people doing that. Shout out to the production crew, putting in amazing work this weekend.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I got to give a shout out to all parties involved. You know, obviously VGBC, Melee every day holding it down on PG2, and Gucci himself doing it on the Gucci side of things.
A lot of times.
I have nothing but nice things to say about Gucci.
Oh,
he's recommended to me many a Taco Bell combination.
I mean, I've only got one complaint about Gucci, and that was his Taco Bell combination. All that cheese, bro.
We love Taco Bell in this house, so.
He's gonna grow up.
My man.
He's gonna be lactose when he gets older, and he's gonna be like, man.
I can be lactose now, and I don't give a hoot.
Oh no.
So. I love Gucci, man. Oh my God.
All right, so we're running this back on to Kalos once again.
Yeah, I mean, like you brought up earlier, Sensor, Sage does bring the best of both worlds for both these characters. So.
Happy medium.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I think it depends on what was also banned and such. So, you know, this makes a good FD substitute because there's, you know, obviously a lot of open space in the middle. You know, it makes a good town substitute because there's platforms skewed to the side. So, you know, it's got a little bit of everything for everyone.
And the key for this game number 5 is going to be who can utilize the platforms right there on the edge. We've seen Kameme go for back airs off of there. We've seen Wrath been able to get forward airs and back airs to solidify stocks. Whoever gets caught on that platform trying to make it back to the stage is probably going to be the person that loses.
Yeah, I agree. Wrath has definitely been utilizing the platforms the best just because it gives them a kind of a pseudo vantage point because Kameme is going to have to try to obviously get off the platforms. And Mega Man doesn't have a great option of things to cover below him. You know, Sonic approaches from the ground up to the platform. Ooh, unfortunately getting stuck on the platform as we just talked about right there. I wasn't able to get the forward air to connect.
Yeah, it's definitely awkward for Kameme when he's above Sonic because, I mean, hard knuckle is positive on shield, but not so many times, you know, you're going to have the Sonic under you, him just sitting in shield. Normally he's going to be spin dashing or something of that sort.
Ooh, there we go. Nice spin dash to the back air. Now it has the Metal Blade in hand. Wrath continuing to mix right now. That's Kameme on the roast, but Kameme still continuing to, you know, do his thing, man. Mega Man doesn't really have to do too much to, you know, keep Sonic at bay in this matchup like we've been saying the entire set, but he's been doing pretty good so far. All right. There we go. That'll be first blood to Kameme here in game 5.
Right around with his Metal Blade. Got that first stock. And now Wrath has to try to make it through the labyrinth of pellets.
Ooh, okay, there we go. Nice back air. More back throw, excuse me.
Throws him off the stage.
There we go. Like we've been saying, all sets censored.
Once again, that platform there.
Yeah, Wrath's ability to convert these kills off the platforms, and it's Kameme unfortunately, DIing in there. Or tech rolling in, excuse me. And there we go. Nice use of the neutral right there. Wrath starting to get something cooking right now.
Oh, another homing attack. Kameme leaving himself open when he threw out that blade. All right, good stuff from Kameme for not just sitting there in the shield, because when you do that, you see that he's like charging the homing attack, he will poke your shield.
Yeah, no, it's definitely doable for him. Nice use of this, the cross-up spin spin charge to start from behind Kameme, kind of catch him falling asleep on regular get-up here. Now Wrath, the one, starting to kind of pull away in this game here. It's going to connect as Kameme starts to swing his way back down to the ground.
All right, homing attack. Springs out of shield. That up air not connecting, sadly.
Yeah, if that connect, I don't think it would have killed, but at least would have set up Kameme into another, jungle situation.
Most definitely. All right, yes, Kameme on the ledge. Catches him with the back air. And Kameme, he felt that in real life, man. He grabbed his head like he actually got kicked in the face.
Yeah, my man is definitely in concussion protocol right now. So
like, he's going to have PTSD, man. Every time he sees a size 13 shoe, he's going to think about Wrath.
Yeah, post-traumatic sonic disorder.
It's like, oh, the red shoes.
Yeah. Again, Wrath not out of the woods yet either. Kameme one or a couple conversions away from being able to net this.
Metal blade on him. Able to grab the stage.
Sonic's recovery being still good enough for Wrath to be able to get back pretty easily there.
All right, he's got the metal blade in hand. One more here.
Back once again, going to connect. And there we go. That's all she wrote.
He was able to take that stock without taking any damage. That is the key. We are sitting at, as even of the game as you get. And number 5, here at Frostbite, both of these guys want to continue on. Top 24 is not enough for these guys.
as you can hear, the Georgia crowd coming to live are singing Owl City. I believe was one of the
that's what they're
chants.
singing?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know what it is. That song sounds depressing.
Yeah, I believe that is one of their state tropes that they do when you cheer for your boy. So,
supposed to be getting the hype, got everybody sad. Sound like a Chain Gang song. It's like, yeah, man, we picked this up from the Georgia prisons.
Okay, there we go. Backstar's going to set up for another edge guard here.
Ooh, all right. He does have that crash bomber on there.
There you go. Catches him again with the spin dash to the neutral air. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah, having just enough room to be able to get around that is Kameme. Having to be careful.
Good stuff from Wrath, recognizing he's on that platform. That's not where he wanted to be. Hopped off of it as soon as he could.
Back on the platform. Oh,
and
no.
Back here. Not yet going to kill.
Wrath forced to recover high. Oh, and that's going to be all she wrote. Kameme overextending with the up smash after Wrath utilized his spring super early. And that will be game, set, and match for the man from Georgia. Moving on in losers bracket.